Making the headlines tonight. National Assembly President Heng Samrin delivers closing remarks at the closing ceremony of the 43rd ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary General Assembly. Prime Minister Hun Sen says relations between Cambodia and the United States is now better than ever. And the Ministry of Commerce extends income tax exemptions for rice exporters and rice mill owners for another 5 years. This is the Daily Roundup here on EAC News Channel. A very good evening to you. I'm Darshana Gauchan. The closing ceremony for the 43rd ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary General Assembly was held on Thursday, with Cambodian National Assembly President Heng Samrin delivering the closing remarks. As the president of the 43rd AIPA General Assembly, Heng Samrin thanked all delegates for their cooperation, understanding, and contribution to the success of the General Assembly. He said all delegates had worked hard over the past 5 days to ensure the meeting was meaningful and impactful, and as a result, significant outcomes were achieved. The National Assembly President highlighted 5 main outputs from the AIPA General Assembly, the first of which was that the AIPA welcomed 3 new observer parliaments. He congratulated the National Assemblies of Nepal, Azerbaijan, and the Congress of the United States for recognizing and approving full AIPA observer conditions. The second main output of the meeting highlighted was the enhanced mutual trust and understanding within AIPA and between AIPA and observer parliaments. There were 16 dialogue panels held with partners from various parts of the world, reflecting the shared interests, common objectives, and collective effort to address challenges together. The AIPA General Assembly also adopted several resolutions under the frameworks of WAIPA, YPA, political matters, economic matters, social matters, and organizational matters. National Assembly President Heng Samrin underlined that Cambodia proposed 2 new initiatives this year, including the first meeting of young parliamentarians and the establishment of an AIPA digital law library. He further noted that the AIPA has demonstrated a spirit of unity and solidarity, with the General Assembly reflecting how the member states and partners can come together to share ideas, come up with solutions and policy proposals, and express a collective political commitment to building a more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient ASEAN community. Finally, National Assembly President Heng Samrin said the 43rd AIPA General Assembly proves that the principles of consultation and consensus-based decision-making remain fundamental to ASEAN's unity and centrality, with the added shared observation that the 4 principles of mutual respect, understanding, trust, and interest for peace and prosperity are vital to regional integration and community building. The Cambodian National Assembly President said he hopes the results achieved at the AIPA General Assembly are translated into concrete actions. He further congratulated 3 outstanding figures presented with the AIPA Distinguished Service Award, including the Vice President of the Cambodian National Assembly, the former Speaker of the Republic of the Philippines, and the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly of Brunei Darussalam. He concluded his remarks by thanking the AIPA National Secretariat, the AIPA Secretariat, the Advisory Council, and all supporting staff for contributing to the success of the General Assembly. Prime Minister Hun Sen has said that the relationship between Cambodia and the United States is making remarkable progress and is now better than ever. EAC News reporter Dekanin has the story.
Addressing a meeting with the chairman of the U.S. House Committee on Foreign Affairs, Gregory Meeks, at the Peace Palace on Wednesday evening, Prime Minister Hun Sen noted that the trade volume between the 2 countries has increased and many large companies from the U.S. have also invested in Cambodia, such as Ford and General Electric. Gregory Meeks, the chairman of the U.S. House Committee on Foreign Affairs, is visiting Cambodia to attend the ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary Assembly organized by the National Assembly of Cambodia. He informed the Prime Minister that his visit to Cambodia is to attend the AIPA meeting and to further expand relations with Cambodia, following on from the U.S. President Joe Biden's recent attendance of the ASEAN Summit and related summits and the invitation extended to the U.S. Secretary of Defense to attend the ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting Plus. Meeks also stated that the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, was very pleased that he was in Cambodia meeting with the Prime Minister, showing the United States' commitment to Cambodia and ASEAN strengthening one another in the respective legislative and executive branches. U.S. President Joe Biden traveled to Cambodia to attend the ASEAN summits and related summits from the 12th to the 13th of November 2022. During his time in Phnom Penh, he also held a face-to-face meeting with the Cambodian Prime Minister and attracted a lot of attention by taking selfies with the Cambodian people. To enhance closer ties with the United States, the royal government of Cambodia continues to hire Washington, D.C.-based lobbying firm Arkin Gum Strauss Hauer and Feld LLP to lobby with the U.S. government for approximately $720,000 a year. This contract was presented on the 21st of January 2022. During a meeting with Arkin Gum representative Scott David Parvin during Prime Minister Hun Sen's visit to the United States in May 2022, he said that Cambodia-US relations have improved both diplomatically and economically. However, some misunderstandings have affected the relationship. The Prime Minister urged Parvin to lobby with the United States government to give them a better understanding of Cambodia. Ekanin EAC News.
Cambodia and Morocco may establish further relations starting from economic and trade ties between the two countries. This was stated by Prime Minister Hun Sen during a meeting with the Speaker of the House of Representatives of Morocco. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has more.
During a meeting with the Speaker of the House of Representatives of Morocco, Rashid Talbi-e-Alami, on Wednesday evening at the Peace Palace in Phnom Penh, Prime Minister Hun Sen urged Morocco to increase economic and trade relations with Cambodia, and he said that this is based on the good relations in both politics and other fields. The minister attached to the Prime Minister, Eng Sopalet, told reporters after the meeting that the Prime Minister has said that the two parties can look into presentation of no taxation agreements to make it easy for investors for both countries. According to a report by the Ministry of Commerce, bilateral trade between Cambodia and Morocco reached about $4.4 million in 2021, which is an increase of 4.42% compared to 2020, while exports from Cambodia reached more than $4.3 million as well. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
Prime Minister Hun Sen met with the President of the National Assembly of Indonesia, Puan Maharani, at the Peace Palace on Thursday morning. The Prime Minister's assistant, Eng Sopalit, told reporters after the meeting that Prime Minister Hun Sen requested the President of the National Assembly of Indonesia to consider the possibility of encouraging Indonesian investors to invest in the agricultural sector in Cambodia. This could mean investing in the construction of warehouses, dryers, or mills so that rice from Cambodian farmers produced at these locations can be exported directly to Indonesia. Eng Sopalit added that Indonesian companies can also cooperate with Cambodian farmers to grow the rice that they need. During the meeting, the Indonesian National Assembly President praised the relationship between Indonesia and Cambodia and stressed that the two countries still have the potential to further expand relations on the basis of existing ties and by promoting parliamentary relations, people-to-people connections, and cooperation in agriculture and other possible sectors. The Prime Minister's assistant said that in addition to requesting more Indonesian investment in Cambodia, Prime Minister Hun Sen also brought up the possibility of establishing direct flight connections between the two countries and reaffirmed a commitment to promoting relations between parliament, people-to-people connections, and tourism. The vice chairman of the board of the Samdech Tekcho Voluntary Youth Doctor Association and president of the Waterwell Foundation, Pek Chan Muni, handed over 10 water wells to people living in 3 communes in Mondulkiri province. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has the details.
The 3 communes that received clean water wells were Royo, Srei Sokham, and Orbonli in Kolt Nek district in Mondulkiri province. Pek Chamani confirmed that these 10 water wells were gifts from Hun Neng and Dai Pok, the parents of Prime Minister Hun Sen. Another donation of 7 wells was also made by Bun Sengli and Ling Krai, the parents of First Lady Bundarani Hun Sen. According to the deputy head of the TYDA medical team, these wells were donated to the aid residents in their daily life, especially since the dry season is approaching. At each handover site, Pic Chamani delivered messages from the Prime Minister Hun Sen and the First Lady Bundarani Hun Sen with concern for the hardships that people face. She advised residents that in order to be able to use these well for a long time, everyone must take care of this well together for the common benefit of the community. Pic Chamani also handed over 3 more water wells to people in Srei Sokam commune and 10 more to Soksant commune at the request of residents in the district. She said, "We have the opportunity to build on these achievements because the country is peaceful, prosperous and developed, so let the people continue to keep the peace." Residents receiving the water wells expressed their deepest gratitude to their donors, especially Prime Minister and First Lady, who always consider the need of the people across Cambodia. In addition to handing over water wells, Pic Chamani also distributed another gifts from the Prime Minister and First Lady to the people who participated in water well handover ceremonies across all 10 locations. The president of the Water Well Foundation also led a group of TYDA to provide free health checkups and medical treatment to any residents that have health problems. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
If it's happening and you need to know about it, you'll get it all right here. EAC News brings you updates and breaking news in English across all of our platforms and channels. The EAC News app, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Twitter, and our website www.eacnews.asia. Join me and the rest of the EAC News team every day on your favorite channels. EAC News, Cambodia made clear.
Thank you for watching the Daily Roundup here on EAC News Channel. For more breaking news and updates, you can check out our website, eacnews.asia, or search EAC News on Telegram, Smart TV, or at your favorite app store. More from the EAC News team tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We will see you then.